This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Live from Bull Creek Primary School, it's Nathan, Nat and Sean celebrating Book Week thanks to State Swim. On Nova 937.
It's 6:05, Nathan, Nat and Sean, and we are living the Book Week dream here at Bull Creek Primary School, thanks to State Swim.
We've got a few teachers here this morning. They've
Yes.
been up here bright and early. Their eyes are going to be bleeding later on when they're teaching the students, Nate, but they're here early.
Oh, Sean, and this is what you do when you're a teacher and you need to educate the next generation.
Yeah, that's right.
You get up, you do push-ups. I've seen them just like, it's like an army boot camp around here.
Yes,
the
mate.
kids don't know what teachers do before they get here.
That's a
Body
great
on the
point.
line,
Yeah.
enough.
I'm pretty sure some of them slept here last night.
I saw 3 of them crawling through mud then, under barbed wire, to get to the answers for a quiz.
It's like a scene out of Rambo.
It's unbelievable,
The teachers
Bull
are
Creek.
pretty excited about the fact that we're going to amp up these kids, hype them up, and then we leave, and they have them for the rest of the day.
They don't realise I'm going to be handing around gallons of straight cordial to the children. And like literally just like let them pour it into their bodies.
Make sure it's cooler. That's my favourite.
you
I'll jump
think?
on board with that.
Yeah. It's going to be a great day.
It is. It's all about literature. That's
It
why
is.
we are celebrating children's literature for Book Week. We've got lots of prizes to give away to people
my
at
gosh.
home and here at
Yeah.
Bull Creek Primary
It's
School.
going to be amazing. We've got some very special guests coming as well. How about this, everybody? You see him every night with his friend Sue doing the news on Channel 7. Rick Arden is going to be joining us down here to say hello to the kids.
He'd better be in
What
fancy
do you
dress.
reckon he'd be dressed as?
Is there a book about a newsreader?
Yeah, there is.
There'd have to be a book about a newsreader.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing the kids hear his voice.
It'll be so funny if Rick Arden came as Fat Cat and never told us.
No, that we would never know.
We're like, oh, you
We
weren't
would never
there.
know.
He goes, yeah, I was.
What
You
do
see Fat Cat?
What do you mean coming as Fat Cat? I don't know what you're talking about. Fat Cat is the person.
You know what else is going to be great when the kids see Jeremy McGovern and Sean Darcy, because they're big men, and to see them in person when you're a
Yes.
little kid, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's like seeing
Is
a
that
real
exciting?
life giant.
Yeah, for
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
And also, we've got a very special thing to do this week that we've been enjoying all this week. Everybody here, how do you win the last quarter? There you
Yep,
go.
that's how you do
I
it.
just got up to that.
Oh,
The energy wasn't
and
quite there.
Horny the Horn's here as well.
You could go to the gym or do the shopping or go to work.
But what if you went in a beachier direction?
You're only a what if away from a holiday with the What If app. Book accommodation, flights, packages and more.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Live from Bull Creek Primary School this morning, celebrating Book Week hard. Sean, we've lost Nathan.
We've lost Nathan. We've got a few students just rocking in this time of the morning, which is amazing. But Nathan, come in. Where are you?
Hi, guys. I'm behind enemy lines, really, if you look at it from a child's point of view. I've made my way into the front office, and I'm right next to the principal's office.
Well, this has been familiar territory
okay,
for you,
this is
wouldn't
it,
it?
Nathan. So you're going to get the
right
strap?
now, Sean, I tell you right now, the principal's not here. I'm walking in like I do not care
Nathan.
about her authority.
We're guests in this school. What are
I
you
know.
doing?
She's done very well. She's got a lot of bachelors of education, so she's very, very well educated. Oh, Sean, she's a Dockers fan. She has a Michael Walters bobblehead.
Oh,
Wait, is it next to the Sean McManus bobblehead?
I'll leave us some Sean McManus socks.
Hello,
We'll go
Mrs.
lovely.
Marchenko.
What are you in there? What are you doing?
Oh, she's come in here and she's busted me. I'm liking your office.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
I know. After 8 o'clock, we're going through your drawers. This is very exciting because when I was in North Kalgoorlie Primary School, I got to do this once, right? And it was because I was a student counsellor. And that is, I got to press the siren. Hello? Well,
Well, we're waiting.
what do you mean? I
do you
want you to react to that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, that's...
I got, I
Get
got
there
to
again.
press the siren.
Oh, that's amazing, Nathan. But are you going to press the siren with all the... We're in suburbia.
Yes, there's people live around here.
What's the
Nathan.
time? What's the current time?
It's currently 6:21.
Well, that's their problem. They should be up and dressed as something from a book because Book Week is beginning now.
Oh, it sounds like an air raid siren.
Quickly to your
How long do
bunker.
you usually do it for? Is that it? And now? So we finish it now.
It's still going. It's still going.
Now? Stop
It's still
now.
going.
Okay, apparently we have to stop
The
now.
kids are all
and just one
twitching.
more for the people at home. All right, let's go. The principal's coming. We're going to get out of
Nathan,
here.
give him the strap.
The power,
we say.
the power.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
Yes, we are live from Bull Creek Primary School this morning. Sean's working with children clearance, got through just in the nick of time.
Yeah, it was I think it was 12:05 last night. But I tell you what, it's good to be here. We've got a few students and some teachers
Yes.
already in the building, which is great news.
I know it's going to be a long, long day for both students and teachers today.
I think it's going to be longer for the teachers. Don't you reckon?
Oh, now the strangest thing this morning was waking up and having to get dressed.
Yes.
It took a minute more.
I did, because of course it's Book Week, so
Yep.
we have embraced that notion. We wanted to be a part of it, so we have dressed as our favourite literary characters.
That's right.
Well, we have.
Sean McManus. Let the world know what you've come as.
I have come as Cat in the Hat. Pretty easy going, this one. And Nathan, you were... well, I guess you were pretty happy for me knowing that I'll be super warm in this
That's
onesie.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So
Sean's-
you're wearing a onesie.
Yep.
You've got a big red bow around your neck, the striped tall hat, some mittens.
And I have applied Sean's cat nose makeup twice now, and twice he has rubbed it off. You touch your nose a lot.
I can't stop it. It's early
Do
in
you
the
know
morning.
how much you touch your nose? I didn't realise until I...
Well, there's
we could
another
wipe
part
off
I
the
touch a bit
evidence.
more. That's what if you hold to me pants,
There'll be no black makeup no fair. Natalie, what are you at?
Well, I have
This is
come
so
as
great.
inspired by my recent Scandinavian holiday.
Of course.
The great Swedish literary heroine, Pippi Longstocking.
Pippi Longstocking.
Pippi
Looks great.
Longstocking.
Kids, do you know who Pippi Longstocking is? You
Yes,
do.
there you go.
Isn't that awesome?
So I've
Natalie
got-
sewed this.
Yes, I made the pinafore, sewed the pockets on last night because I wanted to get that last minute vibe.
The fresh pocket vibe. The fresh
And also
pocket
just
vibe.
that, oh my God, I have to do it where there's a deadline looming
Yeah, it's
kind
gotta
of
be a
vibe
panic.
for the parents have for Book Week. I've got the wig that has wire so that the pigtails stick out because that was famously.
Yeah.
But there's sharp bits of wire.
Fantastic.
Like
there
there's
is
one
too.
there.
There's one there.
There's one at the top as well. So at any moment my head might start bleeding.
That's
but
okay.
I'm just putting my body
The
on the line.
nurse's office is just over there.
Yep,
You also
I've
have
got-
a monkey on your shoulder, Natalie.
Yeah, that's Mr. Nelson, Pippi Longstocking's friend.
Yes.
So, yes, he's on my shoulder, and I've got the different coloured socks, and I'm wearing some bright pink ankle-length gumboots.
That's
They're
wonderful.
Nathan,
It's amazing that I've never dressed up this.
never dressed up as this before.
Can I say, this is the first time I've seen your wand.
Thank you so
And
much.
we've worked
That's-
together for how long?
That is,
This is-
patently untrue.
This Sean is a authentic elder's wand
Whoa!
held by one Harry Potter. I know, everybody. This is fantastic. So I'm dressed as Harry Potter, got the cape on, all the garb, but there's an unfortunate thing that's happened with my wig. You see, when I put it on at home, I don't know if it's what you can see, but all I can see is Kris Jenner.
It's got a touch of the recent Julia Morris's about it too.
There's something
That's
going on
that
here.
short,
Yeah, like, I'm
short.
Julia Morris dressed as Kris Jenner, dressed as Harry Potter for Book Week. I'm like a triple decker.
And you're wearing the round glasses, which you're
No.
struggling with that too, aren't you?
They don't suit my face shape, firstly, and then to look out of them, this is the thing
So
about
there's
people
no
that wear
lens in
glasses.
them, is there?
No, there's no
No.
lens. People that wear glasses, hats off to you, because I know you just see through them. I don't. I'm looking at the frames the entire time, so I'm constantly giving myself a headache.
That's what we do. We put our
But
bodies
anyway,
on the
I'm
line.
magic and I can fix it. Expelliarmus!
And also a quick shout out to Grandma.
Oh,
'Cause
Grandma Marriott, Chloe's grandma, she made, were they muffins, Grandma?
Yes, raspberry muffins.
Raspberry
and white
muffins,
chocolate.
come over here. You beautiful woman. What were they you made us?
They're my muffins.
Oh, they're just
What
Grandma's
were they, though?
muffins.
They were raspberry, were they?
Raspberry and white
Chocolate, yeah.
Oh, what a combination.
I tell you what, they were so nice.
Drop them off to the school teachers on a regular basis.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now you'll have to put Nova in your little
Yes.
travels. We've had a taste of them before now, Marriott. We want them badly. Also, we've had someone else drop off some food this
Yes,
morning.
we do.
The De Villiers Barber Shop.
Yes.
They have a cafe, Mammoth Melts.
Yeah.
That are with them. And they dropped off all these amazing melts.
Toasties. I didn't know, actually, there's a cafe attached to the barber shop, so you can go in there and kick back and
Yep.
Yeah.
get your
She
fave
kept,
done, Nathan.
even
you
kept
talked
the
about.
seat warmer on in her car so that they would be warm for us. when they
That's
arrived.
lovely.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much appreciated. All right, coming up shortly, we have a round of last quarter.
Shall we ask everybody here? I hope you studied. How do you win the last quarter? That's right. You know
pretty
why?
obvious.
You know why? Because it was put in the curriculum.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean. Last quarter. Sensational play.
Be there to cheer on the home team from the Bankwest Best Seats in the House.
Right, here we go with a round of last quarter. You know what happens. 4 questions, 4 quarters. Whoever answers the last question takes out the tickets. And up for grabs, 2 premium Bankwest Best Seats to the West Coast Eagles versus Adelaide Crows tomorrow night. And, of course, that means you'll be seeing the last ever game of Luke Shuey and Shannon Hearn, 2 great captains of the club.
You certainly want to be there, that's for sure. Alice from Adderdale's put her hand up. She wants to be there. Good morning, Alice.
Hi, how you going?
Fantastic, Alice. Everybody here wants to know one thing. Alice, how do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Correct,
Of course
Alice.
you do, Alice.
Alice, the crowd's
Thank
gone
you, team.
wild. Well done. All right, you're up against Terry from Parkwood in the first quarter. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning.
Hi,
Terry, one important thing
Hi.
to be able to play that game, you need to know how to win the last quarter. Do you know how to win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Yes.
Terry!
Okay. Yep, you're very popular
That
down here in
marketing
Bull
budget,
Creek, Terry.
tell you what, make the most of it.
Okay. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to ask you a question. If you think you know the answer, buzz in with your name. If you get it right, you're through to the second quarter. Get it wrong, we bid you farewell. Let's test your buzzers. Alice,
Alice.
Terry,
Terry.
they're working, everybody.
All right. Question for the first quarter. Today, Natalie, we've themed all the questions.
For Book Week.
For Book Week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What house did Harry Potter belong to at Hogwarts? Are you insane?
Could be a slow morning then.
Are you both there?
Alice?
Nobody was prepared
Terry?
to have a punt.
Okay, I'll ask everybody here. What house did Harry belong to at Hogwarts?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor, Nathan.
Okay, we move on to
Wow.
another question.
I speak for all the kids when I say pick up a book.
Literally. Okay, we need another question.
Okay, question number 2. We're still in the first quarter, I believe.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, here we go. Nick Natanui's children's book is called Little Nick's Big What? Safely, I can say they don't know, Nathan. That's 0 from 2, friends.
Does anybody here know the answer? Yeah? Quickly, run here. Come and tell them the answer. Quick, run over, run over, run over, run over.
No, it's not adventure.
Absolutely not.
There's 2 answers, in fact, because he's written 2 books.
He has 2 books, Little Nick's
Little
Nick's
Big
Big
Day.
and Little Nick's Big World.
Okay, all right. Alice and Terry, we're trying to get one of you to answer. Okay, here we go. We'll have another crack.
They'll get this. I have to get this one.
Another first quarter question. Which famous magical children's book title ends with the word wardrobe? Are you too serious?
Have you ever read anything? Or even seen a movie?
Alice,
Should we get an
a book
answer from one
title
of the
that
kids?
ends with the word wardrobe.
Okay, come here. What was your name, sweetheart?
Saraswati,
And what's the answer?
the Lion, the Witch, and the Wolf.
Yes, it is. How old are you, Saraswati?
Oh,
How old are you, sweetheart?
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 10.
Yeah, 10.
In your face,
10,
Alison Terry.
She's 10. Okay, all right, we'll try again.
Natalie, this is your question.
Well, I just asked the last one.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Purple Heart is a book by which former Fremantle Dockers captain?
my God.
Who
Alice.
appears on No
Alice
Matthew
Alice?
Padlett.
is
Oh,
correct.
God!
Oh,
We got
Jesus.
somewhere in
Alice,
Hitting me!
you're through to the second quarter. It's going to be the longest game of all time at this rate.
You know when the first quarter goes
Let's
forever?
keep moving. Okay,
There's an injury.
Alice, you're
Time
taking
out.
on Dan in Churchlands. Morning, Dan.
Morning.
Hi, Dan.
Could you have answered any of the questions previously?
I would have struggled with some of them, I think.
Okay, all right.
All right, Dan, can you answer this question? How do you win the last quarter?
You win the last quarter.
Okay, well, that's half the battle. All right. Dan, test your buzzer. Dan?
Dan.
Okay, working well. It is Alice v. Dan, second quarter.
This is going to be interesting. I believe this might be a long quarter too. Okay, here it is. In Roald Dahl's book, what does BFG stand for?
Alice.
Alice?
Big friendly giant.
Oh, my Lord!
Made it past
Well done,
half
team.
time. All right, we're into
We're on
the
our
third
way.
quarter. Alice, you're up against Fletcher from Coolbellup. Good morning, Fletcher.
Good morning.
Hey, Fletcher, how do you win the last quarter, Fletcher?
I think you win the last quarter.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's...
you do.
Fletcher, no,
you know.
do. Well
Fletcher,
done.
do you know much about book titles?
Yeah, a few of the last ones I was trying to scream a name, but, you know, well, I wanted to.
Yeah. All right, test your buzzer now, Fletcher. Fletcher?
Fletcher.
Fletcher. It's working well. Alice Fletcher, third quarter. What is the name of the fairy from Peter Pan?
Fletcher.
Alice.
Fletcher?
Tinkerbell.
Fletcher's through to the final
Fletcher.
quarter.
He knows his stuff.
Fletcher.
Knows his stuff.
All right.
Oof, here we
In the
go.
last quarter, you're up against Lane from Balga. Good morning, Lane. Laney,
Morning.
sorry.
Hi, Laney.
Yes.
All right, Laney. Do you want to test your buzzer, Laney?
Blaney.
It's working well, Fletcher, because it's the last quarter. We'll test yours again, Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Yep, no, it's working well. This is it. This is for the match.
This is to win the last quarter, everybody. Here's your question. What colour are the stripes on the shirt worn by Where's Wally?
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Red and white.
Let's won the last quarter.
Knows how to win the last quarter by winning the last quarter.
Fletcher, you're off to the footy. 2 premium Bankwest best seats to the Eagles take on the Crows tomorrow night. That's premium seating, food and drinks included. And you get to see Shannon Hearn and Luke Shuey run around for the very last time. Have
Well
a
done,
good time,
Fletchy boy.
Fletch.
Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. My heart's beating. That fourth quarter killed me.
That's where all the pressure is. Well done.
Can I just say well done to all of the kids here at Bull Creek because they were putting their hands up for
I know.
every question.
They knew the question.
And not yelling them out.
Yeah. When you
Just
see an adult today in the street, any child, walk up and say, read a book.
Yes, clearly, Book Week wasn't as strong as it should have been back in the day.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
All these kids have done some amazing
Yes.
jobs. And you know what? There are some professional outfits here, but there's also some that have just been thrown together at home in the most beautiful way. We have a jar of Vegemite here.
Yeah, 560 grams.
And standing next to the jar of Vegemite is a Lamington.
But you asked the lovely young girl, oh, what are you?
What are you? And she goes, I'm a Lamington.
Lamington, pretty obvious, Nathan.
What are you looking at?
From,
So that's
Possum
basically-
Magic.
It's just a brown box with some white paper.
Yummy.
Super uncomfortable. And she had to find brown tracky pants and a brown skivvy, Nathan. That's not easy.
How are you going to sit down in class today?
She's going to take
Going
it
to
off.
take it off. Fantastic. This is brilliant. And
aeroplane
Natalie, have we
down here.
clocked the Lorax over there?
Yes, we've got the Lorax and also the granny from the Lorax is here as well.
We've got an aeroplane up the
Got
back
an
too.
aeroplane.
An actual aeroplane.
That's going to be easy to
What
sit
do you
down.
do? Yell it out. Oh,
kitty hawk.
it's a kitty hawk.
Unreal.
Oh, I tell
An
you what.
anatomically correct aeroplane.
And I see a lot of people have come as parents as well.
They're
Strange.
nailing it. They are nailing
This
it.
guy looks like he came as Tim Gossage.
Coming. He does
That's
too.
you.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
It's time for story time.
Just before we get into story time, the costumes are getting more and more impressive.
Yeah, they are.
And I was drawn to a particular costume, and it was a kid with a box on their head. And I was
But with
like,
a tiny slot in it.
what is that? Anyway, it's called the Mystical Box. Mm-hmm. So apparently an ex-student
Yes.
wrote that book that went to Bull Creek Primary.
Wow, that's amazing.
And that student's younger sibling goes here now, I believe.
So
yeah.
the Mystical Box, there's the Mystical Box right
The
there.
box.
The best thing, I said, how are you going to have a food or drink? Inside that box is a little shelf and there's a fruit box with a straw. I'm not joking. There's that.
Get them
in
through.
that
That's
box.
commitment. That's commitment.
That is. But Gov, you've been able to pick a book out for us to read.
From your
I have.
collection.
Yes, from my personal collection. It's an Eagles book, obviously.
Yes.
I couldn't go away
away from it.
So who's ready for story time with Jeremy McGovern?
Don't
All
get
right,
too excited.
The kids are really beside
Be careful
themselves.
what you wish for.
Okay, Gov, take it away.
Am I starting?
Yeah, now.
Yes. What's the book called?
It's called Expecting an Eagle.
Okay.
And here we go. An eagle is expected any day now. There is much to do.
What, you got to tell us what's happening in the pictures.
Oh, come on, Nathan. This isn't a visual book.
It literally is.
It's audio.
I think it's what's called a
It's an
picture
audio
book.
book. Oh, there's a mum. Oh, hold it up for the kids.
Okay, yeah. It's a mum.
Can everyone see? There's a mum sitting down waiting for her baby to come.
Yes, how
The
are
dad's
babies
doing
made?
everything as always.
As always.
As
yeah. Well
always.
said, Gov. Well said.
Our producer Amy looked at it and said, "This is a fantasy novel."
Yeah, it's a fair deal for
The
sure.
dad seems
For
to be
every mum.
helping.
On seeing the new arrival, born is pride. A new eagle is a great source of joy. They've just had the baby and they're all enjoying it.
So that woman gave birth to an eagle.
Yeah.
That would
To
have
an
been
eagle.
painful.
Or maybe a future eagle.
Oh, the claws.
I would have
get you
thought
on the
that
way
they
out, wouldn't
catch. but,
Maybe
you
a
know.
future eagle.
The talons, yeah.
A fortress is being built where an eagle can fly high. And they're sitting around their house. There's a young kid
Playing with blocks.
building a fortress, and
they're
it looks
watching
like
the footy.
Shannon Hearn kicking a ball on his left foot. On his left foot. I'd
And
imagine
Aussie
that got
the
a mile
Eagles
as well.
outside the window.
Yeah, Aussie the Eagles just keeping an eye on everyone.
Here we go. It's
Here we
getting
go.
interesting now.
The blue and yellow colours shine brightly across the West Coast sky. They're out having a picnic with all the West Coast gear.
Oh, and the
sun
baby's
is out.
lying on the rug like Jeremy does.
Yes.
See that baby's grown.
Playing
His
with
legs
his
back,
ankles.
getting a massage.
That baby's hammies are a bit more nimble, I would think.
A little bit more flexible. The will to win is strong in the baby eagles, and they're ready for the big game.
Wow.
There's a group of eagles babies.
Yes.
Looks like future eagles babies about
Yep.
to tear it up.
Play some football.
Tear
Got a
it
football.
up.
Yeah. They're in the
And
playground.
seem
There's
to be
bottles everywhere.
They seem to be unsupervised and just left in a park.
Yeah, no, the baby eagles can be unsupervised.
Yeah,
They can. They
Extremely
can.
they
smart.
grow.
Yes.
Yeah.
The end.
Oh, that was the end.
That's the
That
end.
was the end, yeah.
Someone called that a book.
Yes, I was wrapped when I seen the pages were
Did
10
you-
centimetres thick.
You didn't skip a few.
No, no
really
skips.
came to an abrupt end, didn't
No,
it?
no skips.
Sorry.
That's
The
it.
author of
I
that
don't do that.
is Jacqueline Krupe. Oh, Jacqueline Krupe.
Jacqueline,
you took us all for a ride.
You
didn't
phoned it in, didn't you, Jacqueline?
Thank you, Jacqueline. You've looked after me.
Oh, how amazing was that? Jeremy McGovern read a book, everybody.
Okay.
I know.
Is Jeremy McGovern... Give a cheer if Jeremy McGovern's good at reading a book. Go.
Wow.
Give a cheer if Jeremy McGovern is better playing football. Go.
I think that was never in doubt.
I would have been worried if they didn't scream the second time.
Yeah.
100%.
The book reading's not my forte.
Gov, thank you so much for coming down to
No
Bull
worries.
Creek Primary School this morning.
What an honour, everybody. Give it up for the oldest West Coast Eagle.
Thank you. Cheers, Chris. I
The
appreciate it.
very oldest man. It's 17 to 8 on Nova.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Nova's 100 grand or 100 in the hand.
Thanks to Liberty. Loans for free thinkers. Got a grand idea? Free think your way to a home, car, or personal loan with Liberty today. Eligibility and conditions apply.
All right, it is time. That was just Miley Cyrus. You heard her, right? Which means somebody gets to make a really important choice, and that person is Shelley from the Vines. Hi, Shelley.
Hello, how you going?
Well, we're great because we're enjoying Book Week here at Bull Creek Primary School. But, you know, you have a big, important decision to make because do you like instant cash that you know is yours to keep? Or do you like rolling the dice and having a punt and maybe winning $100,000?
Definitely be going for the draw for $100,000.
Wow.
Really?
Definitely the
Interesting.
draw.
That's
Very
fantastic. Now, Jez, this is pretty exciting. $100,000 is going to be won by someone.
Yeah.
Or what you call a week's pay.
Oh, don't start that.
I was going to say lunch money.
Maybe to you, Nathan, but to some of us, that's life-changing.
But Gov, we had the option, obviously, to take the 100 cold hard cash and would go in the draw. What would you choose personally?
I'll take a risk. I'm going for that.
Yeah, well, the money you're on, you can take a risk.
No.
He's barely making men think. You leave him
killing me
alone.
here.
You leave him alone.
I'm about to walk off the stage.
Shelley, what would you do with $100,000?
Definitely a deposit for a house.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that'd be a good start, wouldn't it?
Maybe Jeremy can sell you one of his 10.
I've only got one house, Nathan. And it's still being paid off. So I'd love the 100,000, thank you.
Well, you're officially in the running, Shelley. Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
I know, nicely
Good
done.
luck, Shell.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Now, it's an exciting time when you're at school. We've still got Gov here with us as well because our canteen order just arrived.
Oh, and I just love that universally the food is put in a washing basket.
And this is an improvement on when I was at school, though, because when I was in school, it wasn't packed in a foam thing to keep it warm. They just threw all the individual bags into the washing basket.
Paper bags.
We
Are we going to go through this now?
Yeah, we sure are.
Doing
Yeah,
it?
let's all
One of the things I remember, Friday was the day. If you were going to get a lunch order for me, it was always a Friday.
Oh, Friday.
Yeah.
Was there a special on Friday, or Mum just got lazy?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I think a lot of parents over the weekend...
Was Thursday night bingo night, was it? And Suzanne couldn't double
Well,
up.
you get down the Willetton Sports Club, you never leave. That's the problem.
It's the back end of the week. Everyone's can't be bothered.
They can't.
Yeah.
We're the same.
Well,
Friday's a day.
Let's see what's up for grabs, everybody. The beverages are top shelf here. May I present to you, Jeremy McGovern?
Oh,
What have we got?
we're going to choc splash chill brown.
Yeah,
So choc milk.
Brown's choc chill.
How many meals, Natalie?
Creamy, rich and choc splash there.
You can't.
It's 300 mils because that's just enough, Nathan.
That's just enough. We don't want to be pigs.
No, that's right.
And now we've got our lunch
Your
bags
orders,
in here.
yes.
This is very exciting. All right, so here we go.
What do we got?
This is Nat.
That's mine.
Yours.
Yes.
Sean.
Oh, this is
Thank
pretty
you.
good because apparently, according to this,
And
I
Jeremy,
ordered a
you
sausage roll which is priced at $3,000. Inflation's really hit it all
they're
Creek Primary
consistent.
School.
This one's 3,000 as well, and the sauce is $500.
So all up, what does your lunch come to?
$5,000.
$1,000.
It's amazing that war in Ukraine, the price of sauce has gone up.
Well, you know what it is, Sean? They had to shut down the sausage roll mines as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
Did you all get sausage rolls?
Yes.
Yeah, sausage
Oh,
rolls.
you get the sausage roll over a
This is
pie.
Max.
We
Nothing
love
better.
a sausage roll.
We love a sausage roll.
More than a pie?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
More than life itself, Gov.
Who loves... Okay, we want you to tell us if you love sausage rolls or pies more. Ready? So, who loves a meat pie? All right. Who loves a sausage roll?
Yeah.
Oh.
The people
See?
have spoken
You're
now.
wrong.
Interesting.
Oh, that's fine. You leave the pies for me. You guys can have the sausage rolls.
Hey, Gov, lunch orders for you, mate. What were they back in the day?
Yeah, I was hitting a meat pie. I used to get hammered a fair bit. We used to... remember cheesies?
Yes. Mate, in Kalgoorlie, right, at high school,
Yeah.
their cheesies were like 30 cents or something, and it's just melted cheese on bread. People would
Best.
get detention to get out of class early to line
What
up
high
because they
school
would
did you
only
go
do
to?
like 6 slices.
What high school did you go to?
Eastern Goldfield Senior High
I
School.
went to JPC.
You went to John Paul College?
Yes, for a year.
You did not.
Yeah, there you go, mate. That'll blow your
Oh, your
mind, Chris.
fancy private school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
You went
Yes.
to JPC?
Yes, I went to JPC for a year. I was in Kalgoorlie.
Gov was travelling.
He got around.
His dad
But
was
this
working,
blows
mate.
my mind because JPC growing up were our arch enemies, only because they were the rich school.
Yeah, they were the Ponzi private school kids.
Yeah, I was only there for a year. The parents could only afford 1 year, so
What was the canteen like there?
yeah, it was good, very good.
Was it?
Yeah, they had a mixture of cheeses. They used to put the spaghetti,
Yeah.
and then cheese over the
yeah,
top.
nice.
Tin spaghetti.
Yeah.
So
Oh, they did.
That was good.
They didn't have choc chills, but they did have the blood of Christ. Apparently, that was just really light on the
Just
fizz so you can
delicious.
slam it down fast.
Just
We had holy water.
delicious.
But do you remember, did you guys have yummy drummies?
Yeah.
Yummy
Drummies
No.
were in the shape of a chicken leg and made out of all the stuff that you sweep out
So,
of
yes.
the chicken factory.
Literally
Crumb.
bacon,
Yeah,
bacon,
they were
deep fried.
but they were
Yeah.
delicious.
Crumbed and
So
deep fried.
good.
Yeah.
At our school, there were 2 days when you wanted to order a lunch order because there were daily specials.
Oh, okay.
So the daily special on one day was a battered sausage and chips. And another day it was a fish finger and chips. And like
One
either,
fish finger?
Yes,
One.
either of
Give me
those
one.
days. Either of those days were the day to get it. Because no other day were there
sorry.
chips available.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be lining up on the one fish finger day.
That is the shortest straw.
Don't you at least want 2
Single
fingers?
fish finger.
Two's too many, Nathan.
Just
A
teasing
single
you
finger.
enough.
I don't know if,
Just
I don't
a
know if
single
they
middle fish finger.
At least a single finger.
I don't know if they still do it these days, but obviously your parents used to have to work in the canteen. I think a lot of the
Yes.
schools
Yeah.
these days have full-time canteens.
Yeah.
But That was the moment where you could skip the line, you can go in the back door, and you get all the food for absolutely nothing. You're the hero of the school.
There was nothing worse than the day you forgot to put your order in, though. There was always one kid every day, and you'd forget. I forgot to put my order in at recess. You realise that there is no hope for you. That you will, and you just assumed that they were going to let you starve.
And also, remember the days as well, because we never had the sausage rolls in the plastic bag. They were just the normal sausage rolls. And sometimes they would leave them in the pile warmer for what seemed to be 10 days beforehand. And it was hard as a rock. It was like they were wearing helmets.
Well, that's what sauce is for. Is just dampen it down. It's not for the taste.
Break down the
oven.
Did you guys ever have the one person that you had to go to get the money off at school? There was always one kid that had more money than everyone else for school lunches. And
that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'd go and
scab
our money off him to get some stuff.
Would you?
Yeah.
There's always one or two kids.
We had a kid that would put you off eating your lunch because he wanted to eat it. His name was Doug. So he'd do this thing which grossed all the kids out. He would rip the top of his meat pie off, get a straw and suck the meat out through a straw like a drink.
No, Doug.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Also, it says a lot about your pies if you could suck it through a straw. That's not a ringing endorsement. But thank you to the Bull Creek Primary School canteen for our lunch order. We're very happy. Price is a bit over the top, but whatever.
Yep.
We've got to come up with $15,000 between the three of us.
That's all right. Gov's got
That's literally lunch money for you guys.
Gov's going to cover it.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Sean Darcy from Fremantle Dockers is with us.
Is it story time?
It is story time with Das.
Right now?
So, right now, Das.
Okay, everybody, this is so exciting. Sean Darcy is not only one of Australia's best ruckmen, Australia's best ruckman, but he's also been telling us for years now that he's Australia's best reader.
That is
He
correct.
does go on about it a bit. He does go on about it.
Sure,
I used to have anxiety at school reading.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did too.
I didn't like it at all.
Then how did you turn it around to become the world's best reader?
Yeah, what a triumph over adversity.
Sean, can you tell us the book you're reading, the title, please?
Dotting on a Freo Docker.
Doting on a Freo Docker. Did you say dotting?
Yeah.
We're off to a flying
Not a solid start, Das.
Okay, we're all ready.
All right, who's ready to hear a story from Sean Darcy?
And now just got to let you know, you got to explain, just quickly what's happening in the picture.
pictures.
And it'd be even better if you show the kids.
Okay.
Okay, so the picture is they're chilling on the couch and the girl is getting a foot rub by the guy.
Okay.
As always.
Never happened.
Freo Docker is due any moment. There is much anticipation.
Oh, she's preggers.
Going to have a baby.
And now they're in the hospital with the family.
Oh, look at that.
that's
So the baby's
lovely.
been born.
Very similar to the last book we read.
Very similar plot.
Yeah. What's happened?
The arrival of the Freo Docker is cause for much celebration. Everyone is smitten.
Everyone's smitten. What a good
Smitten's
word.
a good word, isn't it, boys and girls?
Smitten.
Now the baby is a little bit more grown and they're playing on the floor. A Freo Docker must be dotted on...
Doted.
It's not your word, is it? Start again. We'll pretend we didn't hear that.
A Freo Docker must be doted on, for they are an incredibly precious. Their destiny is written.
Their destiny's written. Oh, it's so exciting.
Their destiny might be written, but they've never read much of it, have they?
And now they're playing
Yes.
inside.
Oh.
Yes.
A close eye must be kept, for a Freo Docker stops at nothing.
Oh, so the baby is climbing up on the high chair and the parents are there like, whoa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then what happens?
There's a bunch of them playing. The Purple Army is tough, strong, and mighty.
Oh, the end.
The end.
And
That is a terrible book.
That was really...
Same writer.
Jacqueline Cruppy. I mean, you know
so
what?
much, do you reckon?
Well, she had like literally 30 seconds and went, what I got time for? Oh, right there. Let me write several books.
I was going to say, 30 seconds you can come up with something better than that.
Hey, what's are you a reader?
No, I'm not.
No? What's the last book you remember reading?
Oh, probably like a David Goggins, like
Yeah, he can't hurt me. Can't hurt me.
What's that?
David Goggins is an extreme marathon runner. He was in Special Forces in the States, and he's an absolute mad...
So is that kind of like a motivational book, like how to...
He lived a really tough life growing up, and he was really... And then he decided to change his life.
Didn't he?
Having a go at the armed forces. Yeah, become a Navy SEAL.
A really hard life. Did he not have his parents dotting on him?
I hate it when that happens.
He didn't. His dad was horrible to him.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I'm done. I didn't want to do this.
No, you said just Angel 9.
I didn't want to bring this at all.
You said just Angel 9, didn't you?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, did you?
When did that happen?
I don't know, before.
You said you would love to.
I'll call the rehab
long
coach
as
and tell
possible.
him Thanks, Dave. Really appreciate it.
What are they going to do? They're not going to fire you, so it's fine.
Good.
You're Australia's best ruckman and Australia's best reader.
We love your work, Daz.
Thank you so much.
Clearly, I mean, this is the end of the season, technically.
Oh, it is.
Does that mean it's the end of the line? Are you going to commit to coming back next year?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, if I get another gig.
Yeah, you are. I'll get the contract. No. I'm going to
need to read the contract.
Sign on the dotted line.
Yes, exactly. All right, thank you so much, Sean Darcy.
Thanks, guys.
We love your work, Daz.
Appreciate it.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
We are live from Bull Creek Primary School for Book Week, where it's been going off as absolute mayhem. Hey, Harry Potter, you want to come over here?
Yeah.
It's story time.
I'm coming.
It is
With
story
our
time.
very special friend, Rick Arden from Channel 7.
Hello, Rick.
Good morning, everybody. Great.
Oh, my God. Hello, Uncle Rick.
Now, Rick, our costumes, for people that weren't aware, Nathan's come as Harry Potter / Kris Jenner.
I look like Kris Jenner.
Nathan's Cat in the Hat, and I'm Pippi Longstocking. Who are you?
I'm the King of Hearts.
Yeah, you are.
You certainly are. That's a great costume.
You should be beheaded, shouldn't you?
No, not really.
I don't know how the story goes.
Hey, Rick, you would wear this out. I can see you wearing this for other occasions other than book week.
You already had this. This is in your wardrobe.
Nathan and I were at the Court Wine Bar last.
This is what he does for me every Valentine's Day. Firstly, I want to give a big congratulations to somebody who just became a grandfather.
Rick Arden. Are you
First time.
Are you a pop? Are you a grandpa? What have you gone with?
Well, nothing yet, so I'm too young for all this.
I mean,
obviously.
You're basically
You're a child.
17.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, it's great. My daughter had a baby, baby boy, so it'll be good.
That's
do you think you're going to get caught? I've got a couple of mates who've become grandparents recently, and they are so excited that the cycle's turned around, and they can't stop doting on their grandchildren.
Great. Beautiful little boys, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, no doubt about
Or
it.
as Sean Darcy would say, dotting.
Dotting it.
So this is a very exciting time because not only do we every night see Rick Arden read the news,
Yes.
but I could only dream of what it would be like to have Rick Arden read me a story.
Oh, it's the best of both worlds, isn't it?
Oh, I cannot. What have we chosen for today? Because it's a giant book you've got there.
Well, it's a hearty book.
Yes.
It's called The Gruffalo.
Oh, what a
the
classic.
Gruffalo. I know the
Classic.
Hearty
Gruffalo.
book.
There's
Wake up, you guys, so that's all right.
We have somebody dressed as the Gruffalo down
Yeah,
here,
look,
Rick.
there
Yes.
she is down there too. Well, this book is for you, my love. So you let me know when you want me to start reading and I'll read it to the kids.
Okay, I think we are ready for The Gruffalo by Rick Arden,
Okay,
Channel
well,
7 News.
Because it's Book Week at Bull Creek, it's got a ring to it, hasn't it? So we'll read The Gruffalo. So kids, here we go.
Here we go.
A mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house.
Ooh, it's a setup.
It is.
It's terribly kind of you, Fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know?
It's a bit hard
It's
to
a very
turn the page.
unwieldy book, this one, isn't it?
He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws.
No.
Where are you meeting him? Here by these rocks. And his favourite food is roasted fox.
Roasted
Oh,
fox.
the Gruffalo.
That would probably be nice.
Yeah, I reckon.
I'll give it a
A
go.
bit gamey.
Tastes like
So have you
chicken.
had enough?
Very gamey.
No,
a couple
what are you
more
talking
pages.
about?
Roasted fox, I'm off, Fox said. Goodbye, little mouse, and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a gruffalo.
There is I saw one right there.
Go, yes.
Yes, that is unbelievable.
Beautifully read. It was like, it felt like you needed to slip a natural disaster in there. So it's like,
we might have one of those tonight.
Major difficulties on the Narrows.
Did you ever have to make Book Week costumes and stuff for your kids when they were little?
No, I didn't so much, but my wife may have done that.
I think that might be a common thing, Sean.
Yeah.
I didn't do a thing, you know what? I was kind of thinking about that before.
We know.
But we start early in the morning, so I'll be gone every morning.
Oh, you could do it the night before.
No, that can't happen. Don't parents just do it in the morning and just rush and put it together?
I don't know.
I think they do by the looks of some of the kids here today. No, I was going to say it's taken a lot of time to get them ready for this.
Some of them are amazing.
Is that little kid a banana?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
That is a whole bunch of tape that's been taped around in the shape of a... Are you a banana?
A banana? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty obviously.
Yeah. That looks amazing.
Yeah.
That's a parent's creativity right there.
Yes.
Rick Arden, you've been on air for 400 years, right?
Well, give or take.
Yes, we've rounded up.
You're a Guinness World Record holder.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about writing a children's book? Because when you were coming in, we thought, what book could we get Rick Arden to read? Is there one about newsreaders? And we don't think there is. Why don't you write a children's book about you and Sue being newsreaders?
Did you dream that up last night when you were in bed?
What do you think?
Well, yeah, I could do that eventually, I guess, but no plans at the moment.
Why not?
You've read this, it'll take you 5 minutes. It'll take you 5 minutes and then you and Sue rolling in the cash.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be the idea, though, would it?
It wouldn't
be about the money. It'd be about the kids, giving them pleasure.
No,
I do it for the money myself.
I do it for the money.
Come on, Rick.
Yeah.
Hey, come look up.
I mean, we're not on Channel 7 money, so we wouldn't know what that's like.
What I hear about you radio guys, you're pretty well.
Hey, mate, I actually got here on a broom, so don't you talk. How's work going, Rick? Is it good?
Work's going very well. In fact, I really enjoyed doing the story about you for your surprise. That was great. And I enjoyed writing the story too. Because I'm a journo, I wrote it as well.
You wrote it?
And the last line was, he's not the Messiah, he's just a very naughty boy. That's
I
you.
saw it. That's my mum and dad taped it.
Not inaccurate.
Yeah, my favourite thing was having you whisper in my ear without knowing.
While you were blindfolded.
When you're blindfolded in an alleyway and you get someone whispering in your ear, you never guess it's going to be Rick Arden.
No!
I just had a coffee too, so there was sort of hot breath.
He did appreciate it. And it's so good. Hey, Rick, this time of year, we're kind of morphing into spring as you see the weather changing. Do you get more of a pep in your step going to work and getting out and about?
I do. I was down at Trigg Beach yesterday going for a surf. And
Did you?
The water's getting a bit warmer. The sun was out, and I said to a couple of people, we live in paradise. We're so lucky to live here. Compared with being over Russia, being shot down in your private jet. Or,
I know.
Those, I know. I'm serious.
Nice way to throw a news story in. Well done.
Well played.
Super professional.
The latest on that, by the way, is news tonight at 6.
Check it out.
I know. Yeah. And then Rick will also be sharing some of his favourite mushroom dishes.
Yes.
Well, you can catch Rick, as always, with Susanna Carr on the Channel 7 News. Thank you so much for coming down to Bull Creek Primary and being a part of Book Week.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
Hey, look, Rick, look out here. The parade is about to begin.
Look forward to that.
Very exciting. All right, everybody, the parade's going to happen very soon, but let's give it up for Rick Arden.
Woo! Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
Now the kids are all in their class groups, arranged very neatly in the undercover area here. It's extraordinary.
Can I tell you, some of these costumes are unbelievable.
I'm seeing a lot of elves.
I can't believe it,
in the younger age groups.
Oh, the Tin Man's just walked in.
Oh, look at them.
Look at the little ones are the best. They look so beautiful.
Oh, tiny Mario.
Oh, cannot.
I can't even grow a
That's the
mustache.
Beanstalk, Nathan from Jack and the Beanstalk. Have you ever seen anything better than that?
That is so gorgeous. Mm-hmm. I've got all my little wizards around here, all my Harry Potter friends.
A lot of Harry Potter
So many Harry Potter
So
friends.
many Harry Potters. And
That's
then
a
also,
frill-necked lizard.
Yeah. Oh, my God. No, that had not been bought. That couldn't have been
That's
made.
amazing.
This is unbelievable. And you know what? If you do, I know that Book Week spans over a few weeks, really, for different schools. I was reading an article on whether it's suddenly it's your nightmare. You wake up and you realise that you haven't done your kid's book. So they said what to do is to grab your kid and to roll them in the dirt. Like, go put on the worst clothes, roll them in the dirt, then give them a yellow bit of cardboard, and they are Charlie from the Chocolate Factory because he was dirt poor. And then they say, take the yellow card off him, and then he becomes Oliver Twist.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
There's a good hit for everybody out there.
Olivia came as Charlie, and from the Charlie.
She's got the golden ticket
and everything. Yeah, she gave us lollipops and stuff as well. Well done, Olivia.
Well, we're just about to give something away. In fact, a $150 Atlas Fuel voucher. Find your local WA-owned and operated fuel supply at atlasfuel.com.au. Give us a call now on 13 24 10. It's a celebration today, so be caller 7 and you'll get this.
How exciting to do this in front of the kids. The kids love Atlas Fuel, don't you, kid?
Mad for some petrol.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
It's Nathan, Nat and Sean's Book Week.
Having the guys at your school might be safe, but enrolling the kids at State Swim will make them stronger and safer swimmers. Just in time for summer. Head to stateswim.com.au.
It's 2 to 9, Nathan Hatton, Sean, live from Bull Creek Primary School for Book Week, where it's been a massive morning, absolutely massive. Thank you to everybody at Bull Creek for having us here this morning.
We love you, Bull Creek. You're fantastic.
Principal is Sharon. Sharon, thank you.
No, leave Sharon's wig there. She looks great.
Halfway down her head, Sharon.
Literally hanging off your head, Sharon. It's been quite the morning, hasn't it?
Oh, it has. And look, on behalf of Bull Creek Primary School, we'd really like to thank you for giving us this opportunity. But most of all, I'd like to thank Miss Phillips, Mrs. Alia, and the Year 6 students for nominating our school. So can we give them a...
Yeah! Well done.
I want to say, your staff are amazing. They're all been dressed up as crayons this morning. So not only are they in different colours, they've got the crayon tips, which are cones on top of their head, and they thought, you know what, that's not enough. Let's wear tutus. And it was really great. A shout out to the grey crayon, the most unfun coloured crayon in the box.
He's really working that crayon like there's no tomorrow. There were almost 300 schools nominated. So, you know, it was, you guys stood out. You're an amazing school. Lots of your teachers got involved in this. So, yeah, we're very happy to have been here. And we've got a little gift for you. We said we would pay to come here, and we have $5,000.
$5,000.
Well, I would just like to do a big shout out to Nova. I used to be a Triple J listener. I've switched to Nova.
Wow.
And I
Better
want to say thanks so much. Really appreciate this cash donation of $5,000. But just the experience today has been really great. And I want to do a big shout out to our P&C who've been working hard behind the scenes, the canteen, and honestly every staff member. We've had people here since 4:15.
Yes, it's been an early start for you. It's a long day.
Yeah,
we go home now, but you have to go and teach a bunch of kids.
I know.
Right.
We just want to do a shout out to you guys for doing this routine every day.
Oh, mate, thank you so much for swapping over from Triple J. My parents haven't done that yet.
Any day now.
One day.
One day. It's been great, Sharon. The effort everyone's gone into.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, from us and State Swim, we really thank you. And also, our very own Natalie McNeil, who put everything together. She slaved to put this together for today.
She's the one dressed as Wally.
Yes.
I mean, we have a massive team and we love them all, but she did the bulk of the work for this actual event, and it's been seamless and amazing. So,
and our producer Amy as well, who just phoned it in. Really, she didn't do too much.
She's got to,
she's got to get to a sports carnival, Amy. You've got to get going, mate.
To a daughter's sports carnival. Look, from Harry Potter, The Cat in the Hat, and Pippi Longstocking, thank you for having us today for Book Week here at Bull Creek Primary School.
Now, we are done on air, but don't worry, everybody, we are here for your parade. So we're going to be doing that, and also we're going to be picking out the Best Dressed Parent and Best Dressed Teacher Award.
That's still to come, but we're out of here. Thanks, guys.
Happy reading.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.